We're live.
We are live.
Kiki, do you love him? Are you riding? Cause I don't really think it's that exciting. Yup, we are live. Wait, is that a fly? Hold on, guys. Got a fly on my mother loving. Hold on, guys.
Ooh, I think I heard something.
Oh, he ran. I didn't get him.
I thought I heard a
Fast
little
bastard.
like a little meow, but you
Bro,
missed.
this guy, man, I missed him. Anyway, we on live. My bad, guys. Hey, we are on Throwback Thursday tonight, baby. You know what I mean? Keke Palmer, she's over there launching that bomber from the backside on Usher. Okay, we're gonna get into that. And why can't men express their feelings without being shamed?
uh,
We're gonna dive into that as well. Hafiz from the Roommates is also doing his thing elsewhere. We're gonna dive into that as well. Okay. Do we have one more? No, we said them all. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's your man, Eddie Ed.
hey, it's dialogue, folks. Welcome back. Welcome to the Holy Duo stream. All right, we in here.
Yes. Yes,
We in here.
indeed, man. We are back at you. We're gonna hop straight into it, man. And go before we start the main topic. We're gonna go to one short. We had a couple, but we couldn't pull them up for some reason. And the ones that I wanted to pull up were so funny to me. I wanted to laugh so hard by watching them with you guys, but we can't do it. We having some technical issues. We're starting later than we want to, anyways. But let's get straight into it. We're gonna start off with
Pancake says, "What's up?
one.
Just got off work. Stream just started. We just started. Pancakes. He says,
We just started.
eating some Mickey D's. Oh man.
Oh, oh,
hey,
ouch.
hey,
Okay,
make sure to get your fiber in after you're done, man. You don't need that fiber. But go ahead, man. Go ahead.
shoot, get that juicer juice. You know what I mean? So right now I'm about to start. Share the short,
Let's
real
go.
quick. No, before I get into it though, this dance or this short has been like a sensation on Facebook, at least from what I understand. Facebook is all over Facebook. And I think it's kind of funny. The dance seemed rather like aggressive on the body. It seemed very like you could really. I think you could yank something out of place. Watch when you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. It looked very dangerous to do,
Okay.
you know. But let's
Yeah.
get it. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about, and you'll see for yourselves.
See me some crazy dance, man.
All right. But it looked tight though because of the music.
Let me see. Let me see.
Okay, you guys ready? You guys can see it.
Yeah, it's cut off though.
Yeah.
There you go.
Her boyfriend and her went to the theater to see the movie.
That's for active. B for blick, hit 'em, make 'em do a backflip. C for Crocs, rock 'em while I grab a package. D for dot, need a script like I'm acting. E for everything I see, I gotta grab it.
What?
F, that's for infidential rockets when I blast. G, I got two on my feet, the Gucci badge.
Oh my
H,
gosh.
that's for
You see what I'm saying,
Whoa. What did I just watch?
bro? Bro, you could break your back or something, man. You could like something could pop for sure. What I mean, what do you think?
What did I just watch, bro? What? That looks
A
insane.
A is for active, cuz.
Yeah,
You
what
know what I
is that?
mean?
That's a dance, obviously, but I'm just surprised.
Yeah,
I'm surprised that it is a dance. You know what I'm
yeah. It's
saying?
like it's like an Indian cultural like. I don't know if it's new or old, but let's
Yeah.
watch it one more time.
Let's watch it. Let's watch it.
active. That's for active.
Her boyfriend and her went to the theater.
That's for active. B for blick, hit 'em, make 'em do a backflip. C for
I'm not gonna lie, that part right there kind of look tight a little bit, like the little. It's like I'm about to fight you. I'm about to like flinch at you or
Uh, I don't know
the
what you're talking.
guy.
I have no idea what you're talking about, man. No, zero clue. This is
Look, wait, hold on. Look at the guy in the red real quick.
Her boyfriend and her went to the theater.
that's for active.
Hey.
I can't. I cannot. I cannot, bro. That.
Now this guy right there, he just look like he like want to take his head off or something. Like don't he?
Yeah, he's tripping. He's passing,
Let me
man.
yank it off. Let me yank it off.
Yeah,
Like
he looks funny. He just looks funny doing it. Yeah. Something going on. That guy though.
and this guy, he's trying to take his arms off his shoulders. He's
This
trying to like
guy.
he's trying to take it. He's trying to yank him off for real.
Golly.
Anyway,
Oh my gosh, he's so good at it.
he's so good. Anyway, that's just like the little dance that's been going around
Oh.
and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, like people been imitating it. People been imitating it and everything, and kind of like making fun of it and stuff. So it's funny, but the dance looks very violent to the body. Like you could see the movement. You see the movement is very aggressive. What do you think?
So you know how in the early 2000s, all those hip hop songs came out, and there would be dances that came out with those songs, right? The Superman, and to be honest, looking back at it, some of those dances are cringe as heck. And this just reminds me, somebody just came up with this thing, like something probably happened to someone, and someone was probably like, "Ooh, that's a dance move," and they came out with this dance move, and it looks. Don't. Let me just stop there, man.
And I think this is a dance that of course the song was engrafted into it. I think it's like an Indian cultural song that they were dancing to, but then the hip hop song was engrafted, and so somebody made it a thing, and now it's the thing.
It looks cringe, man.
Hey, it's active, but I'm not gonna lie, like they go on to the beat though. They go into the beat.
Yeah, they are.
So,
They are. They are. They are.
so whoever did it did a good job at cutting the video because they're on beat for sure.
There.
Pancake said,
Mhm.
oh, go ahead.
I mean, there are some Ghanaian dances that I think are also super cringe. So I'm not hating on their culture or anything. It's just it doesn't look good. I think it looks weird as heck. I don't like it. But anyway, go ahead, read the comment.
Peggy said, "Do you see Adam 22 wife get filmed up?" Definitely didn't see that video.
Yeah. Did you see it?
Thoughts on that? Crazy, huh? And yeah, I knew I should have not got it, but it was quick and fast. Hey man, shoot, getting what you can eat quick and fast is definitely something. When it comes down to getting off of work late and you got to eat something, you know what I mean, and you don't want to go home and cook. That's definitely understandable, You
Yeah.
had to get something, off the road real quick.
Yeah. If you don't prep, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's what 10:30 now. You're about to go home and then cook and then eat.
Yeah, it's gonna be too late, so that's understandable for sure.
Yeah.
He said no, not the video, but the news. Oh yeah, for sure.
We did a stream on it
News.
last Friday.
Oh yeah, we
We
We did
did.
a stream on it. Yep, we did a stream on it. We watched the video with the little interview they did with the guy. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
we saw that one. So yeah, it's up there, man. On last stream, the previous stream we did. So pretty crazy,
Dude.
crazy stuff that happened.
Go watch it, man. I think the stream that we did was on point. I think we touched on some stuff that other people have obviously not touched on. But go watch it, man. Go watch it and let us know your thoughts, because it's that is crazy. It's crazy. But we know he's smart, and we know he's doing this on purpose, right? Because everybody's talking about it. So that's exactly what he wants. So it's not really surprising.
Yep. Next video. Now let me see what we got. Let me see what we got before I go. Okay, we're gonna move on to Hafiz.
Oh, I thought we were doing the Keke one first.
Oh no, the Kiki one juicy. We got
All right, let's do it. Okay.
Hafiz leaves the Roommates podcast. Now, just from that title alone, people might be like, "Oh, What happened? Ah, da, da, da. Did something bad happen? This, that, and third. Remember, one of the lives that we did, we actually talked about it. About
Yeah.
like, okay, what are they doing? Are they gonna come back strong? Are they gonna split? What's the new, what's going on really? We don't know. And then boom, now we got an answer. Now we actually got what we were talking about earlier
Mm-hmm.
now, and from this video, it looks like you know things. It seems like things ended well. Would you say? Mm,
It's honestly, it's hard to say.
it's hard to
But
say.
knowing both of their character, I would say they parted on good terms
Okay, okay, they put out good terms. Okay.
because Chris just. But okay, do you want me to get into it now or after the video?
It, it,
Yeah, okay.
get it.
So Chris just because it's a big channel, and someone just said one of the two people who run the channel mainly just said one said I'm out. Here's a channel. Take this freaking how many subscribers? 500K?
500 something.
500K sub channel and do whatever you want with it, right? Just take it. So it sucks that he left because he's half of the roommates, but
Yeah.
he just earned 500K subs by himself to do what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm. But then again, because now the formula is not the same though. The formula is not the same for what people originally sub came in originally for. So
True.
it's not going to translate well, and that might seem like do whatever you want with the channel because you got this many subs now. But we know how people are. If you don't feed them what they want, they ain't gonna come to you. You know what I mean?
True.
So it seemed good, but I don't think it's gonna be that. I don't think it's that good. I don't think it's the best situation for Chris, because of
Yeah.
the formula is changed, and so I don't think the translation is gonna be as smooth because
Mm.
he's been already doing content by himself on there, and the
Mm-hmm.
numbers aren't showing. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? The numbers aren't the same.
Yeah.
He knows how to make the hit numbers and stuff like that,
Yeah.
based on topics. But as they say, they don't want to do that type of content like that. They want to have valuable content that is just not the hit
Mm-hmm.
and the trending type of topics. They want to bring value. So, I mean, besides that, um, I think, and it's the thing too, like about the roommates is that we a lot of groups say, yeah, I'm not gonna leave them or leave him or the group for the money or for whatever reason, but are they actually leaving or did he actually leave the roommates because he said, you know what, I'm making more money here, or was it just like a business thing, like, okay, you know what, I can't do what I really want to do. Let's hop into the video and hear his explanation for it, um and see. Let's see.
Hold on one second.
This is how I feel.
It,
Yeah.
they said it's breaking up a bit.
Is it my audio?
Um. Oh, it's mine too. It's mine too. I haven't. I don't know what's happening. Can you hear me?
Bro, these technical difficulties, man. Goodness
Yeah.
gracious.
It's
Let
been
me check.
eating us up tonight. Wow. Um. What are you
Oh
checking?
boy.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, let me unshare my screen. Okay, what about now?
Um. Yeah, it's still breaking up a bit. Dang, man, what is this? Let's see. Oh yeah, a lot of drop frames. I don't know why it's breaking up, man. But it's bad. It's pretty bad. Yeah, what? That's crazy.
Dang, man, man, sorry guys, this is crazy.
Yeah, this is BS.
This is, bro. We just
Okay.
had a good amount.
Okay, it seems to be working now. I
It seems to
I
be working.
exited the stream and came back. Yeah, I exited the stream and came back, and it seems to be working just fine. So I'll keep an eye on it. Uh, if someone else could keep an eye on it, let us know if something starts to go wonky again. Um, yeah,
Oh, it might be your headphones. You think or no?
mine.
Let me come out and then come back in.
Oh, it's good. It's good. I can hear it just fine now.
It don't sound good
Yeah.
on.
Oh, leave the stream. Leave it on YouTube and then come back, not Discord.
Leave the stream.
Yeah, like, are you watching the stream on your phone? Close it
Oh,
out.
oh, oh! It's working. It's working. It's working. It's working.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For
Okay.
anyone
Okay.
else who's watching on their phone or on their laptop, if it's not working well, just close the tab and then re-click
Yeah,
the stream.
and then we up. Damn, I don't know what the heck happened there.
No clue,
What was
bro.
that?
No clue,
That was
man. But
crazy.
yeah,
Um.
but
Okay.
this
Okay. Okay.
internet is trying to
Back.
interrupt some greatness right now. Let's get
They
it.
trying to interrupt. Hey, so Hafiz, the roommates
Mm-hmm.
podcast is splitting. Let's see
Share your screen.
what. Yeah, let's see what Hafiz has to say for his goodbye, farewell message.
Hey, and what up, Ra? Thank you for the message. Appreciate it.
Yep, most definitely. All right. Make sure we on good.
Yep.
Hope you guys are having a great day today, and let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Ever since I was 19 years old, I had a heart and passion for helping the lives of young men. And I actually started my journey helping the lives of young males as a preschool teacher. I eventually began to teach in high school as well as coach high school football. And then I moved to Texas to teach middle school as well as to coach middle school football. And it was an absolute blessing of experience to help so many younger guys during that season of my life. But eventually I said, man, I want to do more. I want to be able to help young men. I was growing, I was learning more, and I really want to provide any bit of wisdom to guys who are a little bit older than the students that I already had. And so literally, I remember I started blogging, I eventually wrote a book, I then started creating films, and then around 2012, me and my friends started a YouTube series about the issues plaguing the lives of men today. But eventually, me and my friends all went to different parts of the country, so we couldn't continue that series. Fast forward to 2017, and I moved to Houston, Texas, in a house with a bunch of wild guys. And those guys were Chris, Sam, Emmanuel, Khalil, the original group of roommates, because we actually were roommates. And I remember we started that podcast, man, and it was rough, and man, almost nobody listened. I remember it was November, like 11 months after we started it. We had like 70 listeners. It was extremely difficult during those beginning years. Well, we continued to improve with the guests, we continued to meet more people, and eventually the roommates blew up, and it became this amazing show that so many of you guys watch over the years. And you guys watched the Pepper Soup, you guys watched the amazing interviews, and it became something that was such a staple. And literally nowadays, when I go outside, I'm constantly bombarded by men who are telling me, Hafiz, thank you so much for all that you've done. But the reality of it is, guys, when I started the roommates, I was in my mid-20s. Life was completely different. I was single. I was living on a couch. I was living with roommates, right? You know, like it was a completely different life. And now as I'm entering my mid-30s, life has become something where I have so many new experiences. And the best part about the roommates was we created an amazing platform for young men, primarily between the ages of 18 and 25, who really needed some guidance and instructions. And we gave you guys some exceptional content and information. But the biggest thing for me is I'm no longer in that season anymore, right? I'm no longer in that season, in that demo. Like, my life has changed so much. So for me, as the time progressed, I felt as though it was no longer my time to be talking to men of that age. And so one of the biggest things that I realized is that we did such a great job with the roommates, giving you guys amazing content as well as information, because in today's world, there's not enough information, especially when we started back then, for young men to be able to optimize, transform their lives, especially to become the men that God created them to be. And so information was key. But guys, I feel like I've given
What you just said is very choppy.
Yeah. Um, I would exit the stream, like close down the stream and go back to our page and open the stream there. That's what was happening to me, and then I did that and it's working now. So try that. If that doesn't work, let us know, because it's working for me now.
All right.
giving you all the information. As we say in the standard, I literally unloaded the clip. I gave you all that I had. And what I realized was that more than just content and information, men needed community and application, right? Men needed to be in a place where there was other like-minded men committed to excellence, a place where men can grow up, a place where men can become fathers and husbands and leaders in society, right? And so that had been my burning passion throughout all the years, and by God's grace, I was able to put all these ideas together and create the standard, which turned into an exceptional community of extraordinary men committed to overall excellence, assisting others, and leaving a legacy of change. And it's been an absolute blessing, because life happens offline, man. The internet is cool, right? It's great to get information, but man, it has been so exceptional to actually been spending all these years with all these guys. A lot of them used to watch Roommates back in the day, and for us to live life together, grow, transform our lives, and to leave a strong legacy. So with a very, very heavy heart, I'm here to announce I will no longer be doing content on the Roommates page. Chris will continue doing content on this page, but I will not, because I am transitioning into a different season. But I'm not gonna leave you guys with nothing. With the guys of the Standard, we did a live podcast series with some of my favorite people, Jose Zuniga, Dr. Warren Farrell, and Anthony O'Neill. And I'm gonna be sharing you guys this live podcast series. Biggest people who are against men are other men. There came
I'm gonna stop it right there because he pretty much gonna go into some other stuff. We got Trolley on here talking about some hey. We got him back. Is this live?
It's live, man.
This is live. Yep, this is live. But bro, he's leaving, man. So what are your thoughts so far? What do you think this his real reasons are? Because I'm not gonna lie, this is a nice, beautiful, like, okay, don't worry guys, we're not fighting, you know, we're coming to an agreement and departing mutually, you know, that's definitely how it sounds. But do you think how do you think this is? What's your thoughts?
I thought it was a good exit too, but I just caught something that he said earlier, because I've seen this video already, but just hearing it again, I catch certain things that I didn't catch the first time. He said he basically has outgrown the audience that was listening to him. So he's done. And you could almost see this coming over the last maybe year and a half.
Yeah, bro.
So that was interesting to hear. I don't think you can outgrow an audience. I think your audience grows with you. So if I started listening to the Roommates at 22 years old, and he was 25 and he's 30 now, I would be 27. So he didn't outgrow me. I grew with him. So did all of his
That's a good
500.
point.
Yeah, so did all of his 500K subscribers. So I think he just wants nothing to do with the sphere that the Roommates has been put into now. He's done with that, in the sense that he wants to start a new venture, which he has, which is a standard.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I mean, from what you said about the growing part, yeah, I think that it makes sense to have a view of you not thinking that you outgrew. I mean, I guess what he's trying to say is that he don't want to talk about some of the same stuff he's been talking about, for some time. But you could change the topic. Why don't you want to reinvent the channel? You could change up, what you've been talking, because the videos are still going to be there. The content that you made before, that's still going to be there. So they can go back and watch it, and you can just start a new chapter, a new, kind of like a new introduction type of thing. Like, why don't they just do that instead of just instead of he just leaving? You could just just introduce a different approach of topics, or a different thing you want to touch on when it comes to what you want the channel to be about now. Because different seasons have different episodes, right?
Exactly.
Why couldn't it just be like that? So maybe if we come from that, it kind of look like he's trying to back out for some other reason. And I'm thinking, because he mentioned that he's married and he want to do other things, probably just like he knows that Chris probably doesn't want to go there, Cause I'm thinking, and I don't want to be like, oh yeah, they arguing, but they don't want to tell us. I'm not trying to say that, but I'm just saying, it seems like Chris is like developing himself differently, taking his faith more serious. And what if like there's a clash kind of like that of how they want to take the channel?
There could be.
It could be. It could be. You know what I mean? So I see that as a possibility, because from what I observed, right? From what I observed from some of the standards videos previously, I think they're taken down now. I'm not sure, but there's a lot of like party like style, like 1% man. This how they live. You know what I mean? Like suits, everything glamorous. Penthouse, high rise. You know what I mean? So it seemed very like prestigious and very like, let's party and have fun, because that's what 1% men and stuff. That's what when you get there, this is what you receive. And maybe Chris wasn't cool with that type of presentation anymore. Like I guess how Hafiz probably wanted to take it, with the Roommates. And so probably that's what led him to start his own thing. And then from there, he's like, you know what? Okay, well, I'm gonna totally just separate and just do this then, or do this now. Again, I'm not trying to be like, oh, they fighting. This is what they fighting about. But I'm just thinking on what I saw and what I think may be the case. If they didn't leave as clean as it seems.
Okay, so a few things you mentioned there. For one, his content isn't for younger people. Like, I'm gonna make content for young people. Some of the people that him and Chris interviewed, it was like marriage level, like super mature 40-year-old, 50-year-old type conversations they were having with these people. These were professional people. These weren't your average 20-year-old coming out of college.
Profesionales.
So when you say like you've outgrown the audience that was listening to you, like you can't really talk to them anymore, you weren't talking to them in the first place. You were speaking to anyone who has the ability to listen to good counsel and good wisdom. Their content was ageless. It doesn't make any sense for him to have said that.
Yeah.
You want to say something before I say something else?
Well, yeah, because it's gonna be a audience for everything. So maybe yeah, it's gonna be audience for everything. So the content is still gonna exist, and it's gonna be there for those who need it, and the new content gonna be for the new ones. And plus your subscriber count might even grow from that
Yeah,
because you're
bringing
hitting
in a
new.
new exactly.
Yeah. So new topic. So I don't see why you should just leave. If you were asking people what they thought about the leave, I'd be like, nah, you should stay and just bring up new topics. Like, why can't you just make something new, a new season, yeah, like do something new, you know?
Yeah. Um, it seems like the stream is cutting out a little bit again.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it seems like it. And I exited and I came back and it's still acting funny. Um,
No, it sounds good now.
it
It
sounds
sounds
good.
good. Yeah.
Oh, maybe YouTube is messing with the stream a bit.
Maybe hey yo guys, I think YouTube might be messing with the stream. So if you hear it chop, come out and then go back in. I don't know
Yeah,
what's going on, but somebody is messing with the streamlines.
yeah,
They trying to destroy the stream, but it look like we got quite a few people here.
yeah.
So it said never getting McDonald's, never get it. Okay, so we got Trolley, Mr. Crosswash. He said just about the new game called Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate Edition. Okay, I'm gonna see y'all on there. Peggy said never forget McDonald's again. I got it when you guys started streaming, and now they are chewy.
Yeah, that's what. Ew. Uh,
Chewy.
yeah, yeah,
That sound like
yeah. Huh?
plastic.
Yeah, it does. The fries, yeah, man.
Oh, the fries. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Fries
sucks.
be getting on soft mode fast, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get them
Um,
straight out the thing.
yeah, but right, yeah, man. You might just have to keep going in and out. I don't know what YouTube is doing, but
What is YouTube doing, guys?
yeah, it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen the new Transformers movie. Have you seen it, Eddie, yet?
Oh yeah, I seen it. I liked it. I like the
Quick,
new Transformers movies.
quick 15-second review, Mr. Waskos, once.
Oh yeah. I think it's not like super. Hold on, I just got a message. Nah, but it's not super. The story isn't super like amazing, but it's good. It's good. The action is nice. I like the action, and then the Transformers themselves, they were pretty cool as well.
Mm,
I think the story, had a decent ending, and there's a couple characters that you see pass away and things like that. It probably got a little bit corny toward the ending, but I think they did a good job at you know smoothing things out.
all
After
right.
that corny part, but I think it's a good watch. I think it's a good watch if you like Transformers. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think you'll enjoy it, but I don't know. I'm not a huge Transformer person, so y'all tell me if it was actually on point or not. But yeah, that's what I think about it.
There you go, Mr. Waskos. Okay, so getting back to the roommates. Okay, and then you mentioned another thing about the glamour and the stuff. I remember we also did a podcast about this where we spoke about it, but we didn't specifically say their names. But we were like, "What's going on?" Because they released the video and then they took it down. We
Yeah,
were
take it
like,
down. See?
"Yeah,
Ooh,
you
and
remember that?"
I remember, and see how it was very flashy. It was
Yeah,
club like, you know what I mean, like party boom, and that is carried over into the standard type of videos, but in much
exactly,
more prestigious way. So I'm thinking like, bro, Hafiz wanted to go there. Chris doesn't no more,
exactly.
and that's where I think the clash is. If I had to take a guess, that's what I think the separation
Yeah.
was coming into.
Yeah. So I think you brought up a good point there. Um, what makes me think that, you know what, there might be some friction there. But then also, Hafiz started the Standard before all of this came down. So maybe when he started the Standard, maybe he already had the mindset that he's slowly moving away from the Roommates channel, so he could do his own thing. Um, I remember the reason he gave for their partying, like going to the club and stuff. He was like, there's certain levels of success where when you hit, you have to celebrate, and you have to,
I don't know why,
do
man.
all of this. I don't know, man. I was like, man, this is kind of a cop out, man. Um, but anyway, it is what it is. So he's moved forward. He's doing the Standard now, and I went on their Standard website. I mean, these pieces of clothing are extremely expensive. I don't, and that's the thing though. It's not for people like me. Let me just say that it's not for your average everyday Joe. It's not for people like me.
No, D ain't no average everyday Joe.
Come on, man. Come on,
He
man.
got it, y'all. Go
What do
get
you?
him. 894 Ranch Drive.
Ranch Drive.
Ranch Drive, man. Y'all go get him, son.
Bro, did you go on their website though to see their clothing prices?
Or, man, I must have done this early when it was first coming out. I wanted to go check it out.
Okay.
And I did see like it was $500,
Yeah.
a suit and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Some
But I don't know
some
what the prices are now.
it's
Though.
gone up. Some of their clothing pieces are like 1,100. They have a few clothing pieces like that. Um, at this point in time, speaking right now, that's what their prices are. So it's like he went from like doing the Roommates, right, to this higher standard clothing line, like just this. He seems to be a different person in the mindset when it comes to how he wants to do business. Like it seems like he really values the value that he brings to people, and he's spoken to enough young men, he's helped enough people, that at this point he understands that he can charge that price, and people who have the money will pay, which I understand. That's how you do business. Those who want to buy your stuff, they'll buy it. Understandable. But then at the same time, he separates himself from the roommate. So it's like, now you have to consider the history and the things that they've said, the things that they've done, the things that he's doing now, the kind of content that Chris is posting on the Roommates that's not doing as well, the kind of content that Hafiz is still doing apart from the Roommates. It's like it doesn't jive. And I agree with you. I think there is some friction in the direction that they want to go, which is understandable. Usually big groups like that, he said it started with like 3 or 4 of them, and then over time they've just broken up little bit after little bit. So it is what it is. It's interesting to see it happen though. It's very interesting because he's still doing interviews with people on his Standard thing that he said at the end there.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's still making content, and you know what I was thinking? I wonder how their Patreon is going, because remember they had Patreon
They did.
and they were doing shows on Patreon. So I might even buy into
Yeah.
I might even buy into the membership just to see what videos we have missed. What if they were doing videos on the Patreon this whole time and we never know about it? And what if they made announcements on there, perhaps?
Oh, true.
They could have, you know. They
True.
could even had they. What if they got a video on why they're splitting? We don't know. But I probably might buy it and check it out to see if there's any, information that we can learn, from that.
Hmm.
But right now, I don't know anything.
Yeah, right now it just seems weird. It just seems a little bit weird. It was a nice outro exit by Hafiz, but based on the kind of content that he was doing toward the end of his time at the Roommates, it was just like this dude is like he doesn't give a crap anymore about these
Yeah,
people.
and then the interviews, man. The interviews that he
There
was,
you go.
it started to be Hafiz, not from the Roommates as much as Hafiz himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It started to
yeah.
be more Hafiz instead of a member from the Roommates. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
agree because some of those interviews were a little bit outrageous. Um, Yeah, yeah. When
But
ah,
then you, but then
uh-huh.
you know I'm thinking like he got a family, so he's trying to support his family and make money. I guess he has some high standards of living, so he got to make that money, right? He got to make the money to continue that high standard. So he got a wife to take care of, and he's I guess he's doing what he got to do.
See, when you stop making content for like the red pill guys, a woman this, a woman that, oh, can't believe she did this, oh, he slapped her, that, like, when you move away from that content, you realize that people don't really give a crap as much as you think they should. So I agree with you, getting married, maybe having a family soon, maybe he has one now, like a bigger family with kids. Yeah, maybe he's like, man, I gotta move forward from this because,
You
oh,
got to
maybe
do
he
it.
maybe he saw that the red pill content the roommates are doing isn't gonna be sustainable forever. So he's like, I gotta branch out and do something different.
Got to make that moolah some other way, man.
And
He
it's
got he got a wife to take care of, man.
hey, his wife looks like she's in charge of that
Yo,
money.
she is high quality. She's high standards, bro. That's
She
that's exactly
she's a high value woman, as he would say.
the standard came from his lady, huh? Yo, and what I see is the standard is high.
The standard
I'm
is
just I'm
high.
just saying, man. But yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
um, they seem like they're officially dispatched.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
So I'm excited to see where Chris goes with the channel. Honestly, it's a lot of there's a lot of different directions he can go. I personally believe. You know what I'm
I
saying?
just hope there isn't a real problem between them because
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to see good brothers separate. That's not an exciting thing for me to watch, but it is a curiosity on why it happened. I would say,
Yeah.
um, but I don't like to see it happen.
Yeah. It's yeah. I mean, even if they separate because of a difference in mentality, that's fine. But you
Yeah.
still have a commonality as human beings. You guys can be cool. You don't need to leave on bad terms. You know.
Yep. Yep. All right. Shoot. Now we got the last one, the last topic. Kiki, do you love him? Are you riding for your mansion?
She sure ain't.
She sure ain't. Keke Palmer dances with Usher. Now, this has been a big topic. It's been a big topic. Big news. Big news.
I'm telling
Big
you, it's
news.
big news.
Big news. Big kazoos. Whoa.
Well,
Anyway, this I didn't watch the whole video yet, but I seen a little couple seconds of it. I didn't watch the whole thing, but apparently Keke Palmer was backing that thing up.
oh Lord.
Backing that thing up on Usher on stage, a live performance. So this is, like when you on live stage, sometimes you might go extra and do something extra because you're in the moment. We're about to watch a clip of Keke doing something on Usher. I don't know how crazy it is, but we're about to find out. So let's go ahead and see that clip, and then we're gonna go into the Breakfast Club discussion or
Oh,
reaction about it, and then we're gonna react to it as well.
all right.
Oh,
Let's
oh,
share
I, oh,
that.
I gotta share my screen.
Yeah.
Forgot.
I also wanted to mention Abba and Preach did a reaction to it. We're not gonna show that one, but I will summarize what they said, and then we'll see if we have a different take on that or if we agree.
Okay, cool, cool.
Let me write it down so I don't forget. Oh Lord. What is she wearing?
Okay.
Huh?
Is that?
Oh, okay. It looked like they were kissing there. I was like, huh?
Oh yeah. Um. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Because I mean, I thought she did more.
I thought she did too.
I thought she did more. I mean, the
But
thing is,
uh-huh, uh-huh,
yeah.
uh-huh, uh-huh.
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, if I saw my wife or a girlfriend or someone whom I had kids with hugging up on even the grandest of the grandest singer or celebrity, I would still have an issue with that.
Hmm.
Just saying. If we
Oh
wanted,
yeah, for like
yeah,
yeah, and then like a couple things of with me is just hugging and what she's wearing.
true,
Well, what she was wearing was like that's like a nightgown. Like let's do some activities before we go to sleep.
true.
You see what I'm saying? And that I think is crazy. Now the hug I didn't like either, but I thought she like grinded up on him or something like that. But apparently she didn't. But yeah, just the way what she was wearing and things like that, and like man, like her man's or let me say her. I don't know who he is, her husband or boyfriend. I don't know her man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Went online and said he had a problem with it and was kind of like I guess making comments about it
Mm.
instead of handling the situation offline. Now that he's put it online, people gonna chip in as well. You see what I'm
Right,
saying? If
right.
they just kept it on the side, we probably won't even be having this discussion. But since I guess he responded online, this is now blown up into a thing, and now it's going viral. You know.
Mm. Mm.
So now we have the Breakfast Club interview because now he's being criticized, and they're saying, yeah, he's being he's he's what do you call it? Um, hold on, let me unshare and then share again later because it's acting up.
Okay.
But she or he is being accused of being insecure, and
Yeah.
now they're shaming him for, I guess, expressing himself
Mm.
or something like that. And that's what the story is. We got a comment from Rob. Boyfriend, baby daddy. Yeah, that was weird for him to put it online. Yeah. Yep. And so apparently she made a diss track. I don't know. I didn't hear it.
Huh?
But yeah, the thing is that it's online. It don't need to be online. It could have been handled offline. But let's look at the Breakfast Club response to it, um, and why man can't express
Hold on.
themselves
One
without
one
being.
second. So
Yeah.
you said Keke Palmer made a diss track to her man saying that he had standards. Is that what you're saying?
I think I don't know what it's about in particular what she says, but yes, but I guess you could categorize it within that space.
Okay. And did Keke Palmer put that video online? Or did someone put that video online? That's something I don't know.
Which video? The one where she was dancing?
Yeah. I guess other people did, right? Oh. Something is going on tonight. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I just exited too, guys.
Whoa. Yeah.
Are we back on?
Yeah, I think we're back. Wow, that was weird. It just shut off.
Man, what's going on with technology, man?
Dude, that's
Bro, AI
crazy.
is trying to take us down, son.
Wow.
This is crazy. Can y'all hear me?
Let me Yeah, I think they can hear you unless the stream
Okay.
ended.
I hope the stream didn't end. No, it's still going on.
Okay, yeah, it's
It's
still
still it's
going
still
on.
going on.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to hold my tongue until everything is said and done, and then I'll go ahead and say what I want to say.
Yeah, I think I had one more thing, but anyway, let's get into the video and let's see the reaction or hear the reaction.
Share. Cool. What's up? Ooh, full screen. Theater mode.
Celebrating the 20th anniversary of Wildin' Out, and we have B. Simone and Justina Valentine here this morning.
Yes.
And we're asking 800-585-1051, can men show weakness? Can they show vulnerability?
Yes.
Can they be open and free with their feelings without...
And you know, this is always a thing where it is where it's like man can't, but then they say we can. You know what?
What was
I
that?
want to ask you about that. What do you think about this thing about men can share their feelings or can't share their feelings real quick?
Depends how you share it. If you're sharing it between you and your wife, that's completely understandable. And it depends how you're sharing it. Are you sharing it to be constructive or destructive? If you're sharing it to the public, your feelings, it also depends what you're sharing it about. If it's something private, then you're bringing it to light. That's an issue. That's like, I don't want to say that's a feminine thing to do. That's a toxic thing to do. No one should do that, right? You shouldn't take private matters and bring it to light. But if it's a general feeling about something that publicly happened, I understand. That's my take on it. What do you think?
I mean, that's not exactly what I was looking for, I guess.
What are you looking for?
But that's a good that's pretty much what I think as well. But I was thinking about or talking about more toward just in a general like just like we're not even talking about online or like bringing it online, just like between you and your lady. Do you feel like it's shameful to express your feelings without being shamed?
Is it shameful to so
Or do you think do you feel like you have that freedom to share your feelings without being shamed by your lady?
you should. That's the whole point of committing to one another. You're providing that safe, encouraging, loving space for you guys to grow, to help encourage one another to grow. So if you express your emotions to the woman and she shames you for it, or at some point in the future uses it against you, she has issues. There's something wrong with her, and she needs to address that. Because both man and woman should have the space to be able to share with you. That's why God created that relationship. It's supposed to be the most intimate relationship you'll ever have.
And safe. Yep,
Yeah.
and safe one. And see, that's the thing that you know, this is society points out is that it's so unsafe in in society, now, because it's these type of ladies that have problems, and they want you to take on their problems, but then you can't share your problems. You got to eat up your problems and eat theirs. So that's not how a relationship is supposed to work. We're both supposed to be mutually helping each other. You know what I mean? And yes, there's different levels, of course, but I don't think that's a good balance. I don't think one person's supposed to be taking all the beatings, everything being put on one person, within a relationship, but it should be a communication there. And I think because of like the problems that you said, that she has, blocks her from, I guess being open to hearing other problems, because maybe her problems are blinded. So I think because of that dynamic, and because of how they say men are supposed to be and how they paint us, it's like we're supposed to be able to take the beating, and then that's just how it is. So I don't know. It's a thing that I was thinking about, and I'm like, this isn't good. It's not good to not feel safe to share your feelings,
Mm-hmm.
especially with your wife. You know what I mean?
Rod just said women want you to share your feelings with them. It makes them feel special. I would argue that a woman sharing her feelings with you makes you feel special, especially in the beginning. Think about it. When you have a crush on this girl whom you don't think you ever have a chance with, or you just have a crush on this girl who doesn't even know you exist yet, or you guys are friends and you want a committed relationship with her, um, and she doesn't know, and you're making your move, you're taking your time, blah blah. When she shares her feelings with you, it makes you feel special because it makes you feel like she can trust you, she can come to you. Now, if it becomes a thing where she shares her feelings with you and is dating other guys and, just you're stuck in the friend zone, that's a problem. You shouldn't be in the friend zone. We've done a podcast on this.
Get out.
Get out of the friend zone. You should not be in the friend zone with the woman sharing her emotions with you. But if you guys are on neutral grounds, she's not seeing anyone, you're not seeing anyone, you want to make a move on this woman, and she's sharing her emotions with you, you're in a good place because now she's opening up to, she's vulnerable to you, so you can step in there and help comfort her, help encourage her, help, build her up in a way that's good for her. Same thing with a man to a woman. They feel special because they are seeing that you are allowing them into how you think as a man, how women see men. They see us in a different way than we think they see us, right? They see us as these, not so emotional type people. We're level-headed most of the time. We're calculated. We talk different. We move different. So when they get a peek into how we think, they feel special because obviously you don't go around expressing your emotions to every woman around you. So when you do it for her, she's like, wow, he values me to this level. He's letting me in. That's good. That's not a bad thing. That's an awesome thing, especially when you guys are committed to each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so what I'm trying to say is that we shouldn't be shamed and we shouldn't feel ashamed or be scared to, you
Yep.
know. And that's how it should be.
Unless you've had previous negative experiences.
Unless that. And and basically, do you feel safe at this point?
Ooh, go ahead. Sorry. I'm going to let you finish.
Oh, that was the only question.
So it's funny
do you
enough.
feel safe?
Something the red pill space says a lot. Never share your emotions with a woman. Whenever you share your emotions with a woman, make sure you have a solution right after. It's funny because we say women shouldn't bring their baggage into new relationships because it helps break down the new relationship. Yet the red pill space advises men to not share their emotions with their women because they've been hurt in the past. Every single man that doesn't share their emotions with a woman, it's because they've been hurt in the past. So you're bringing past baggage into the relationship. You see, standards are different. Standards are different. Ooh, you in trouble. Yep. Anyway, we could talk all night, man.
So, do you feel safe for the audience out there?
Nah, man. I've been calling you to come get me for like a week now.
Hey, man, I'm enjoying my chips, man. After I'm doing my chips, I
help
might
me, man.
might come outside to give you a passport or something.
Come help me, man. Come help. Nah, actually, I feel very safe, man. As safe as can be. I don't know how much it could get safer. That's being vulnerable. So.
And to answer that question too, I definitely feel safe. Definitely feel safe, and it's incredible. And
It's incredible.
it's good news. It's good news. And don't you feel it's a thing that now that you feel safe, it's calming because now you don't gotta put on such a macho frame that is unrealistic. Meaning like everybody go through emotions, and there's gonna be sometimes where you break down, and you gotta allow yourself to break down so you can rebuild. So yes, I feel safe.
Yeah. Yeah. It's sharing your emotions doesn't necessarily have to be like, oh, you hurt me so bad. No, it's like, hey, when you did this, I felt this type of way. You address it, you talk through it, and then that's it. That usually does the trick. I'm not talking about sitting there and going through counseling therapy whenever you and your significant other has a disagreement. That makes no sense. That's a waste of time, man. You know, talk to your feelings. Be structural about how you talk about your feelings. That's why I also don't condone curse words, because all they do is they obscure your emotions and your and how you're feeling in that moment. They obscure it to something like weird and like woo woo, like up there. Like, you use actual words. Use words. I felt down. I felt depressed. I felt sad. Use those words, because once you say it and you hear it, it hits you different, and it allows you to settle down. It helps ground you. So anyway, man, we're getting off track a bit here. All right.
Shoot, let's go straight to the video.
Let's do it.
Like a sucker.
Sometimes.
We can, but is it worth it?
It's probably not.
It is worth it if you do it the right way.
Talk to us.
You can't do it on. First of all, the internet is never going to be a place where hundreds and thousands of people aren't going to attack somebody and have opinions.
That's true.
Right.
So at the end of the day, if I'm putting something on the internet, I have to know that that's going to happen.
Yeah, and you have to be fine with it. But I know one thing for sure and two things for certain. My man better let me bust it open on Drake or whomever. Like, and he better not.
You hear that stupidity? My man better let me bust it open on Drake or whoever.
So is that your man?
What are you
then?
talking about?
That's not your man. That's your best friend.
Bro, a
Stupid.
lady that wants to do this is wild.
Dang, bro.
Huh?
First of all, I'm gonna say this, man. She looks strange with that. Both her and that Simone lady, they look strange with that makeup. There's so much makeup going on. The hair is absolutely absurd. The exposure. Look at her boobs, man. The thing is gonna fall on the table, man. Pick it up and zip up your jacket, man. Talking about my man better let me buzz. Then don't be with the man. Or if you are gonna be with the man, obviously there's something wrong with that man's standards. Anyway, let me not get myself.
Your
in
man
trouble,
should let you bust it. That mentality is crazy. Your man should let you bust it open on a Drake or whoever. Just because they're these type of guys in this bracket, your man should let you.
Right.
What is wrong with?
Should let you. She said he better let me.
He better let you, man.
Better
Let's
let
go,
me
bro.
act a fool. All right, let's go.
You
Nothing
said
about
Drake.
my
You said
outfit.
forget Usher. I want
Right.
Drake.
I mean,
my
you
man
know.
better let me bust it open on Future.
Yeah, like I mean,
Why do y'all think a man should just be okay with that? I love you. You're my woman. If I've committed to you in that way, like say we're married, or we got children together, why can't my feelings be hurt if I see you busting it open on anybody?
I think it can be if she's not like in the entertainment space. But again, Keke is an
It's
entertainer.
entertainment,
She has
yeah.
eyes on her. This is why Usher picked her out of the crowd to dance with her, because she is who she is. So that's why I think she gets a free pass
But
for
she
that.
has a man though too. She has a baby
Yeah, but
father that she's in a relationship with.
she didn't bang him. She just like.
But y'all do know that it's all entertainment thing is not a valid.
And guess what?
Well, then I need a new one.
You know, we in
Whatever-
this industry we used to take our. We were told not to wear our wedding rings and act like we weren't married back in the day.
Yeah, back in the
Right.
day, yeah.
Don't you think that wouldn't hurt a wife's feelings?
Or whatever
course,
you agree
of
to
course.
with your partner. If
That's
he
publicly
really
embarrassing.
was upset about that, that's something you should know about your partner before you get in front of Usher.
That's true. But I want to take it out of the Usher and Keke thing. I just want to say, man, we got so many men in therapy, so many men doing the work, but men always get so much flack for not expressing their.
I wanna say
not
something
expressing
real
their
quick.
feelings, but when they do, they get.
That's a cop out. Oh, you should talk to your partner before you go out there and do that stuff. That's a cop out, because obviously her partner was not okay with her doing that, and she still did it. Right? For him to go online and be so open about something like that, he's obviously hurt by it because she knows not to do that kind of crap. So then when you say, oh, because she's an entertainer, she should be allowed to do this, how far can that standard go? Right? Because now when you say if she were to get down with Usher and do the diddly do, then that means that it's okay because she's an entertainer. You can't just say she can grind up on Usher because she's an entertainer and then change up and say, oh, but she can't do the thing with Usher because, that's cheating on her husband. So now you are the one that's deciding the standards of where people can go and what they can do. And it's like, dude, like, just stop, man. Because Justina, with her saying that, she's probably doing that stupid stuff, just like B. Simone. They're doing that.
This Steeler is going crazy nasty.
Man.
Possibly. You know what I mean? I always don't like to say for sure because I never seen it. But you know, we we highly suspect that there's something along the deck.
Yep. We've caught it before, man. We caught it on Will Smith. We caught it on the Roommates. We've caught it on a number of things that I've honestly, like, I can't even track anymore. So, you know, y'all keep walking on this standard that is unknown to man. It's just made up out of nowhere. And we'll keep our, you know, our godly, holy standard and just watch you guys make the same mistakes over and over and over again. It is what it is.
Called him killer, suckers, punks, and you know he's not on her level. He's jealous of her success. How about some men are just in love and trying to figure it out?
Yeah, but they be jealous though too. Especially like no, I'm just saying like it could be and it could be a little bit of both. It could be a little bit of jealousness and a little bit because you love her.
I want my man to be a little jealous of me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
See, but
you want that.
I'm in love and my feelings hurt because you busting it open on somebody else.
See, but the thing is, if you guys had men and you broke up with your man and you put on Instagram or social media, I broke up with my man, I'm not feeling good, it's not right, y'all wouldn't get hateful comments. You would get a lot of people supporting.
That's true.
It's all good.
It's gonna be
It'll
okay,
be great. It's gonna be
girl.
okay. You'll get through it.
Yeah.
Now, if me and Charlamagne put on there, I just broke up with my girl, they'd be like, man up. You better
It's
go to a club.
quiet if you
sucker,
do that.
sick."
Yeah.
And we know it's double standards for everything, but when
Yeah.
women express their emotions and feelings, we're told we should listen, regardless of where they express them.
Yeah.
But when men do it, we suckers and we insecure. That's not right, man.
That's not-
And y'all gonna make it to where men aren't gonna want to express their emotions.
It ain't right.
That's dangerous because men expressing themselves publicly is how other men will
Feel
learn how
comfortable.
to publicly express their emotions.
Well, even look my situation in my book. I wrote a book about me and my wife's relationship. We've been together 29 years, 30 years. And I talked about, and early on, I couldn't make her orgasm. I didn't know. We were 16 and 15. There were memes, they made fun of me, but it was me expressing how I was. Now, if I was a very sensitive person, which I am, I would be like, when I write the next one, I'd be like, I ain't putting nothing else out there because me trying to express myself opened the door because there was so many men that hit
Let's
me on the
be
DM
clear.
that
Yeah.
felt the same way
First
and
of all,
went through the same thing, but
Yeah.
they were scared to say it. What?
He's trying to get sympathy right now. Nobody shamed him because he expressed his
You
feelings
did.
and emotions. We
said
shamed
you
him
did.
because he ain't know how to work the middle.
Yeah.
That's why we were
It's
shaming
the
him.
same shame.
Well, it's
You
a lot
didn't
of guys
you
who
didn't
probably
make
don't know
your
how to
wife
work it.
orgasm for 10 years.
That's some BS.
That's what we were shaming you for.
But if you don't know, you can't fix it. You didn't know, right?
Exactly. It was 16 when I was
She was
16
at least
years old.
faking it.
Huh?
She was at least faking
Yeah,
it,
she
right?
was. She was.
Yeah.
That's how it came out.
Yeah.
So it was 16, but I used to watch porn, so I thought sex was bang, 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 bang,
For
done.
sure,
But
for
you
sure.
had to learn. There was nobody to tell me or teach me. So yes, I did it so people could learn and have those conversations. And you
First
made
of all,
fun of me.
everybody read that book and was like, I've been making women orgasm. Okay, you the one that ain't how you doing your
See,
job.
making fun of me.
Well, God
I had my
bless
first
your wife.
orgasm this
Making fun
year,
of me.
so you ain't the only one that ain't doing nothing in the bedroom. I'm 33 and had my first orgasm.
Yeah,
this year.
that's crazy,
Damn.
B. Like,
But you
Bro,
worked out with
what?
One person for 10 years.
What? Hey man, play the video, man. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Come
But
on now.
she was having an orgasm with my mouth, not with my penis. That's the thing.
Okay, well,
I was gonna say
Oh,
she really
Lord.
loved you though because she stood by your side.
Hey man,
Okay.
did you scout this video first, man? What are we
Let-
listening
let-
to, man? Listen,
let's skip ahead.
some soft pornography
Orgasm.
going
She
on
like,
here,
oh my
man.
gosh, babe, I've been lying for a decade. Like, did she bug out? Like,
No feelings, don't show no hurt. I work in the criminal courts. Right now, there's a case. A brother was losing custody of his child, and let's just say right now he got to do 18 years in prison because nobody would listen to him. You know, nobody expects. Oh, why as a man you want to see your child so much? You know,
So what,
and
he ended up doing violence to the young lady.
exactly.
Lord.
You know. So there's no avenues for. He was calling his friend every night crying,
Yeah.
but
I get what you're
nobody
saying.
else would listen to him.
No, I get it.
This man was in a lot of pain.
Not
and
a,
they
not.
just want you to shut up. Imagine seeing your woman on stage dressed like that.
I don't care
Usher
about the
does
outfit.
something inappropriate. What's the man supposed to do? React after he told her don't come out dressed like that.
He told her that.
Well, I don't know if he
I don't
told
know
I
if
her
he
mean,
told
that.
her that.
but this is
I don't know. We're
this
going too
is
far. I don't know what
this
said
is
that.
also Keke Palmer, a very famous, very talented entertainer. She's not just someone who went out that night to go like get a freak on with guys. Like she is who she is. I think we're forgetting that point. That's a very
I
important
don't think
point.
we're forgetting at all. That's what he was expressing in that interview. He was saying how he always felt he had the need to be perfect because she's Keke Palmer, and he felt that she would always be perfect because she's keeping.
So let me ask you a question. All the allowances that men are afforded, who are famous, who are lit, are females not afforded those the same allowances? Because men that have, a long list of options and are famous, I feel like they get away with a lot more than just a normal dude.
If they're in a relationship, they should. I don't think they should. See, the problem was I don't necessarily think the problem was what happened. I think it was the phone, right?
That's it.
When you think about it, men go to a strip club, they get lap dances. Nobody knows, nobody sees. But now imagine your man. There's a video of your man getting a crazy lap dance in the strip club. Now the world sees you feeling back.
Ooh, snail trail.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
snail trail.
Okay, I think the point is, it's I just got thrown off.
Yes.
I don't know what they would. I don't know what they would. What? Keke Palmer, man. I definitely think it does matter what she had on. Charlamagne was like, "Oh, I don't care what she had on." What do you mean you don't care what she had on? Like, bro. Like,
Yeah.
what she had on, it matters. What do you mean? I see, and that's probably what's different between most people or people that, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but that's the difference I think there is that us guys like us, we don't want our ladies to be revealed in any way that people could see like that. That's just it. So if it's like that, we don't want it like that. But he's like, well, he didn't care about the outfit. I don't think he meant what he meant.
Yeah. Considering that, me personally, I know a number of girls that were like, yeah, I used to dress this way, but now I dress different, and I wish I didn't dress that way. I wish I hadn't worn those things.
Apple bottom jeans.
So that's another inconsistency. It's like, oh, she can look however she wants, but she can't do whatever she wants. How does that make sense?
How does that make sense, bro?
Dude, these people are just making it up as they go. That's why you can't listen to these people. There's no standard. There's no real standard. It's like, so then how are you going to be upset? Like, it just doesn't make any sense, man. So were you able to play the part that you wanted to play about whether or not he should have put that online?
Man, I don't know exactly where it's at, but let me see.
Yeah. When that fudge leaves a little line.
Okay. That's when you'd be wrong for. She was wrong for publicly embarrassing him with Usher. He was wrong for publicly embarrassing her on social media. They could have just had a conversation amongst each other at home, and nobody would have been the wiser.
Well, let's take some more calls. 800-585-1051. Call in. Let us know what you think. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Expresses his feeling. He's a sucker. He's simp. He's a wimp. But when women do it, they get so much support. Now I know you about to see something. You was about to say something, Justina.
I was gonna say, did I not see the full clip? Because the clip I saw was not that crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, if she had been bent over and Usher was
riding
just,
him, drunk,
pulling her hair and just like, slamming her, I'll be like, okay, it was a little crazy. But the clip I saw was not crazy at all.
I will say this though, like, as a man, what you just said is probably what he saw in his mind.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's what translated to.
That's your wife, your girl, your baby mother. That's what you seen. You didn't just see a little dance. You seen bending over.
You saw the porn. Yeah.
That's what you seen.
And also, by the way, what's wrong with being insecure? And what's wrong with me expressing that I'm insecure?
Nothing.
Because the insecurity going to express whether I say I'm insecure or not. You're going to tell by my behavior. You're going to tell by certain language I use. All I'm saying is you got to let men be able to express these emotions, because if you don't, they're going to keep them pent up inside. And we've all seen what that leads to. That don't lead to nothing but toxic masculinity.
My thing is express it, but then what is the solution? Like, if I'm insecure, we need to figure out how to work on that. If I'm
conversation with each other, therapy.
Right. But I think people just want to vent and express, and let's get to the root of it though. We have to heal it and fix it.
But the whole thing is in a lot of relationships, people, they argue to win, right? And not argue to be on the same side, right?
Not argue
I
to
don't want to argue to win. I
resolve.
want to argue
We
to
need to
resolve. Let's
resolve.
resolve. Like, there's no winner. If you win, I lose. There shouldn't be a winner or loser. It should be let's resolve this
That's
situation
it.
and move on.
Simple as that.
Charlena on the phone.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop right there. because they're gonna be doing callers.
Right.
But that was the interesting thing about solve to resolve or argue to resolve or something like that. I think that was a pretty interesting. But what do you think about that point?
Yeah, I think so too. I think most arguments, if you're coming at it from the right perspective, you're expressing yourself maybe angrily, or you're upset because you wanted to like what's going on with this, like I need a better explanation, I help me understand type thing, and it's just coming out as frustration. So I think that's pretty good counsel. I think that's pretty, it just depends how you go about it, you know. If your significant other is upset with you and they come at you and they're like, hey, look, like I'm pissed off and I'm just trying to understand why blah blah blah, you'd be like, oh, okay, let me explain it to you. Unless you have issues, then you'd be like, well, now I'm pissed off too because you're pissed off. And it's like, all right, that's just not going good. Yeah.
I mean, shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like I said already, we wouldn't want that to happen. Like we wouldn't want our ladies to dress like that, especially on stage. You know what I mean? Where everybody could see. That's a no in our book. But you know, they're following a different standard. You know,
bro.
So that's not their thing. That's not
I don't think people realize how intimate it is for someone to be dancing on another dude like that. Like, I get it, it didn't look that bad. I used to take dance class in college, and
it was a baracha.
Salsa, bachata.
He used to be moving his hips, y'all.
Merengue, you know.
No wonder why you was moving your hips like that at the wedding. But
man, what you trying to do? Are you trying to expose? Is this like a hit piece, or are we trying to?
He was moving this
guy wants to expose me for everything, man. Hey, man, it's great. It was a fun class. I actually learned how to dance different. It was great. Anyway, so
he good. I'm not gonna lie. D know how to D took some lessons.
Yeah,
D took some lessons, y'all.
I did, man. I spent that college money. So
dude, you better get
Okay, so you take the class with a bunch of random people, and I was dating a girl at that time, and I took the class somewhat seriously because I wanted to learn how to dance the salsa and all of that stuff. Like, it's cool. I love to see it when the professionals do it, so why not learn? So I was into it, right? And it came a time that there was this other girl in the class. There were a couple of girls, but there was this other girl in the class that they also danced very well. So it came down, the professor was like, you know, pick someone to dance with them. And I picked one of the girls that knew how to dance well. We started dancing. And let me tell you, when you are up close to another person, to a stranger, someone you don't really know like that.
Like, bodies touching.
Yes. Dude,
I know where it's going.
It's intense, and you're supposed to keep eye contact.
Lordy.
That is a level of intensity that I'm telling you, most of these people out here that are saying that, oh, it wasn't that bad and all of this stuff. Yeah, you go up to a stranger, grab him by the hips or grab him around the, you know, the waist area, and look at him in the eyes for 2 seconds and tell me how intense that is.
Tell me something.
Tell me something. Tell me your significant other wouldn't feel some kind of way. Most of these relationships out here, they can't even stare into each other's eyes for 10 seconds. Let alone Keke Palmer looking into the eyes of Usher and, like, you know, grinding up on his leg a little bit for like 15, 20 seconds. Dude, that's not normal. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Oh, and just like, you know, what she was wearing. So Usher got to see a little something.
Yep.
He done seen a little something.
There you go. So what she was wearing, what she was doing, how she was doing it. Her baby daddy, which is another problem of his own, but whatever. Okay, I have to say it. If you can have a baby daddy and you guys are open about your baby daddy relationship, That's obviously not the highest level of commitment you can have to a person. That's not marriage. That's someone whom you had a family with, but you guys aren't really knit as a family. You're missing that covenant. Whatever you'll say, hey, we have standards. So then this same person goes out and does something sketchy with someone else, and that's where the problem is. The problem isn't the relationship to begin with. The problem is what she's doing, right? Because I argue Keke Palmer out there is the same Keke Palmer in the relationship. I argue that. Because if you can have such a relationship, you are obviously exercising the same level of intimacy with people outside of your relationship.
Something like that.
So her boyfriend, her baby daddy, says to her in their home, in their house, whatever it is that they do, I bet he has standards that she doesn't want to adhere to. And when she came out, she did what she wanted to do. And he put out there because she's taken private matters, right? He set boundaries and she said no. So she took those private matters, went out, displayed it. It got recorded in public. Now this is a public issue. This is a public issue now. So she's displayed it in public, and her baby daddy responds to it publicly.
Yeah.
And somehow was supposed to be responded to privately. Obviously, the privately stuff isn't working. So he's frustrated. I believe he's frustrated. He's like, bro, I have standards. Because people are like, oh, now everybody's going to be talking about it. You don't think people were talking about it when that video came out of her dancing on Usher like that? Oh, doesn't she have a baby daddy? Is he a simp? Is he a lame for not keeping things under control a bit? Like, people were already talking. I don't think it's when he said it that it became a deal. It became a big deal when he said it, but it was already a deal before. I said a whole bunch of stuff, man.
Hey. More of the story.
No. What do you think? Do you think it was a weird thing for him to put it out in public?
I'm sure he got egged on from somebody within, friends, comments, DMs. Like, for all we know, people could have been DM. Oh, your lady on the thing, you're going crazy. So yeah, he got egged on. Somebody definitely egged him on, said something that made him go crazy. Oh yeah, that you gonna do that to me? You know what I mean? And he said, all right, watch. And then he got online and did his thing,
Shoot.
And that's what usually happens. It's a comment or two that make you go crazy. How you gonna control it? Like, somebody said something
Exactly
in his ear and got him off.
And already we know that they don't have a good, solid relationship. Not even before she was dancing on people. But the fact that they're not married and she has a kid out of wedlock with this guy. Not that she's a bad person or he's a bad person, but they're operating under some of these woo-woo standards. Ross says, I'm really enjoying this live. She embarrassed him publicly. Yeah, she embarrassed him publicly, so maybe he wanted to embarrass her publicly. Hey, yeah, there you go, man. The toxicity, man. The relationship ain't right. And people are picking on him while they should really be picking on her. Like, that's wrong. If anything, pick on both of them.
They're calling him insecure.
Maybe he is insecure because of how she is. How about that? Maybe he is.
Yeah, man. Maybe.
Oh no, he go kill him now. Shoot, YouTube's gonna get me for that.
She might be wilding, and he insecure about her stability.
There's the answer. I think that's what it is.
Right there.
Take it or leave it, man. Yeah. So when I first heard it, I was like, okay. So I wrote down Abba and Preach. So the perspective that they took on it was, why would he say something like that publicly? He should have just kept it in private.
Should have kept it in the private parts.
Do you think he should have kept it private?
Well, for not escalating it, it probably would have helped that not escalating it so hard.
Yeah.
But I think people would probably try to get him to say something, and if he's not gonna say it, it's gonna die off quick. But because he said something, it kept it. It grew it. It made it larger.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah. I agree. It would have been the wiser thing to do.
Yeah, because there are some celebrity situations like the Jamie Foxx thing, right?
Yeah.
If Jamie Foxx commented about his condition, the whole news report would have been larger. But since he didn't say jack, that thing came and went. You know what I mean? Nobody remembers it right now because he didn't say no comment, and it was fake stuff anyway.
It was.
So, but because he didn't comment on it, it didn't go as big as it would have if he commented on it or made an announcement, or if the family made an announcement.
Yeah, I agree. It would have been the wiser thing to keep it private. But I still stand on the fact that she brought it publicly. Therefore, he has to let people know that, hey, look, she's doing this on her own. When my kids grow up and see this on the internet one day, they're going to know that me as a father, I defended the standards in which we are supposed to be in this relationship with. And she's obviously not adhering to these standards, because people would be like, oh, wow, he lets her do whatever she wants like that. He lets her wear whatever she wants like that. Pretty sure if you had a significant other, you wouldn't allow them to smell bad, to dress badly, and to look horribly when you go out. It's the same thing. The man may not want her to dress like that. He may not want her to dance on other people because it does not look good. It does not look good.
No puedo.
Yeah. So.
No me gusta.
Yeah. Whatever. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask you, what's the moral of the story?
Moral of the story, man. Make sure that the person that you're getting in a relationship with shares the same standards as you. And when they break those standards once, twice, maybe twice, but maybe 3 times, let that relationship go. Don't end up like this guy where you have to publicly defend the standards in your relationship, man. Make sure you exercise good judgment on the people that you end up in relationships with. What's your moral of the story, or do you agree with me?
We'll just leave it at we'll just leave it at the one punch man. The one one moral is good enough.
Okay. It's good.
I think we got it.
All right.
I think we got it. Yep.
Cool. All right. Thank you guys for joining us today. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate the encouragement, man. It's always great to have people in listening. Hey, if you guys have videos that you'd want us to react to, please send them in. We'd be more than willing to do so. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's a good time. We're not serious all the time. I'm more of the serious one. Mr. Idiot is more of the nah.
Hey, nah. If he didn't really like gas like that, I would have bust a couple suds.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. That's a major level up. Dang, for real?
Hey, no, but come see me real quick. I got you.
Nah, man.
Come see me real quick. I got you. I got you. No, we tight. We tight in the thing. You heard?
I'm gonna need a gas mask when I come see you.
Y'all see how the knuckles rolled up? We tight up in here. Nah, but we both get goofy at times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
But yeah. I definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure to send us your videos. Comment, like the video because you enjoyed it. Comment on it because you have something to say. Subscribe because you want to see more of us. Do any of the 3. Subscribe.
Subscribe. Subscribe to Instagram.
We'll be back in a week. In a couple weeks we may miss a week or 2 or 3. So we'll try to. Hey man, people got events and plans going on, man. What can I say? So we'll put out some videos for you guys to enjoy and all of that. We'll try to do that. We've been saying that for the longest time, but it is.
Hey, let's get it.
Let's
I'm
get it,
just-
man.
I don't know what to say these days.
Yeah.
don't know what to
Hablez-vous. So yeah, thank you guys for joining once again.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. I'm gonna be live next week. Would love for everyone else to join. But without further ado, Mr. Eddie, do you have anything else for us?
Hey, that's it, man. Go ahead and take your naps. Huh?
Hey, man.
Wait. What's going?
It's almost midnight. What'd I tell y'all?
Whatever, man.
It's almost midnight.
I got tongue tied. I was gonna say something, but then I was like, nah, don't say it. I canceled it three. I canceled 3 of my thoughts just now. That's what happened.
That was a big
but
lag.
Hey, yeah, it's a big lag. Hey, man, do what you gotta do, but do it right.
All right, man. That's hey. We're out.